It doesn't, and of course we're talking about the most high-performance surfer to ever qualify for the World Championship Tour. He's up and riding now.
The only time it does get old is if you're going up against him, because when Filipe turns things on here, it's lights out surfing. A little languid of a start on this opening wave, but then he finishes like that. Light work for Filipe Toledo, but let's set up this heat. This is epic.
High quality, but still very well surfed, and looking at Toledo's wave, which was the first of the heat, kind of the slide of the fins, once again wraps it all the way back. So just, casual light work for Filipe, and then a nice little air reverse comes in as a mid-range score.
Super heat, past, present, and future. Filipe Toledo, Miguel Pupo, and J.Chianca. Here goes J.Chianca. You'd consider him the Grom of the bunch, a few years younger than Miguel and Filipe, but obviously just as electrifying. This kid's got a lot of energy, and he shows it on every single wave that he catches. Packs in a lot of turns, high speed, powerful, whippy, able to do big turns like that on small sections and make them count. So J.Chianca.
As you were mentioning, I think having that kind of attraction towards the left might be something that benefits Miguel in this heat. As we look at Joao right now, too. Great combination to start things off. A lot of froth on this one. Kind of some varied attack with that pinpoint accuracy right there, hitting the lip line, Chris, and right here gets difficult, tricky to navigate all that white water moving around you, and of course, he just does textbook surfing right here to finish this wave off. Gets in multiple maneuvers, so...
Great start there, and then you see Miguel Pupo on the left. So something for every type of surfer. You got Filipe, of course, multiple-time world champion, Miguel Pupo. It's hardcore, it's fast, it's furious. It's totally varied with each and every song, and I think that's what we're going to see here with each and every wave written. Different styles, different stances, different bags of tricks.
And you look at the IC replay right here. You talked about one of the greatest styles to ever come out of Brazil, Miguel Pupo from Madecias. A lot up there. Of course, you have to shout out your pods. Here's Filipe, though. Accurate surfer on a pretty precise-looking wave, Chris.
Well, yesterday was Prince's birthday, and right now we're watching Filipe Toledo drive around in his little red Corvette.
Our very own Tanner Gudauskas, too.
Looks like Filipe and a nice little medium runner here, flying down the line, building speed, and another unforced error for Filipe Toledo. What's going on, man?
Redefined how to surf Jeffreys Bay, too.
Absolutely, and here we go again. And out. So up and out. And again, I'm fine to watch Filipe ride a ton of waves. I mean, any of us, because we have way more Challenger stops this year, definitely going to give you a leg up on the competition as we see Filipe Toledo with third priority, sneaking around. Nice opening slice there. Last three waves were non-consequential. This one's looking a lot better.
This one's definitely consequential.
Again, a smaller wave, but he's looking to get rid of 1.5. He definitely has done that with 15:35 to go. Mitch, do you think there's a rivalry? This might be a rhetorical question because I know there is.
I just keep showing up and eventually the tables turn. I do want to give a shout out to Big 20, help caddy my board up. He's been asking me for a shout out all year, so.
See right here, Miguel Pupo. One of the best backhands in the business. Big float there to finish. Lexus GX Sport Utility Vehicles. Such a cool car. And thanks so much to Lexus. The Lexus Final 5, which literally is around the corner. And this was during the break, Mitchell. This is J.Chianca. And this wave came through a 5.20. So mid-range scores making the difference.
And I put him into the lead, too, which is the most important part with just under 7 minutes now. So really kind of a grindier wave. Great finishing turn, though. Smaller section, rewarded with a mid-range score. Seems like Miggy tried to take to the air right here, Chris, so boosted a big one. And he nearly had it, too, but rotated. And it seems like Chianca now up and riding again, looking to improve on the low 5.
Quick pump to start. Comes around this section. Smaller wave, but a nice cup on the face. Gives him room to work. Hammering it down the line. I mean, a lot of energy in J.Chianca's surfing,
always.
But he makes it look nice and clean. And
there he is.
Well, surprise, surprise, Filipe Toledo right in the right spot at the right time. But the wave just kind of runs away from him. So that set comes through, and to Miguel Pupo's left. Here, he's going to fight for some revenge. Beautiful, silky, smooth carve to start. Nice. Bottom turn, vertical snap combo there. That is beautiful, precise surfing. This is the wave we wanted to see. So far, it's been a good heat. It's been fine. Some good fives ridden, but this wave right here
stands
is
out.
the wave we wanted to see. Big surfing, power surfing, clean, fluid, all the way from beginning to end. That right there has to.
You look at the size of it too, one of the bigger waves we've seen all day long, Chris, and straight to the bottom, off of the top, great wrap. And I just love the way he stays in the pocket the entire time. That's a vertical turn, and as vertical as you could possibly get on that third one too. Great stuff. So first culmination, already excellent in my opinion. A lot of froth here on the inside that he just has to clean up, and this is where I like the down tempo. Don't rush anything. You know this wave well. You've already won out here before. Get back in the pocket and get to work. He does multiple times, and finishing off with that little floater, adding a little bit of variety. Really, the meat of the score going to come from the outside work, though, Chris. You look at this, kind of hooks it down in the pocket, and I really like it because, yeah, you could try to get as vertical as possible, but what if the wave's a little bit flatter, and what if you try to overdo it?
This combo, bottom turn to straight up snap.
But see how he's always right next to the whitewater, so he's perfectly positioned to surf in that pocket of the wave, so does it twice in a row. And to me, this feels like we're seeing something upper good or close to excellent.
18 years old, won the biggest prize purse ever in the time, shocked the surfing world, did it all on a Steve Boyson-shaped board for Town and Country, which you can actually get now. The recreations, they're amazing. So you see Toledo now whipping into it. Love that. Big tail slide straight into the front three.
Change the situation into each and every section. I mean, just look at this. This is nasty. Comes off of the bottom right here. First turn fully engages the rail in the pocket, kind of a layback variation. Down the line snap, and to be able to control the speed and use that to project down the line for that air.
We're not going to see a split peak soup. We are going to see...
He's up.
He's up. Here we go. Can J.Chianca get a 6-4-8? This wave runs away. Tail high front three. Kind of a nose pick right there, but that's not the claim we wanted to see from Joao. That tells us he did not do enough. So Miguel Pupo and J.Chianca head into the elimination round. Coming up next, we got a special guest. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Lexus